Good evening. It's such a pleasure to see and meet good old friends, especially back in Hyderabad. And I must acknowledge the presence of Lakshman Garu from the BJP and Hanumantra Garu, one of the senior most politicians that we have worked together in the past. Along with that, all my friends who have traveled from across the world to come back to our motherland, to not only look at opportunities, but look at how the nation is bracing itself for the changes that are happening across the globe. Today, India is in a position where we can proudly say that as a democratic nation, we are looking forward to inviting entrepreneurs from across the world to come with confidence, to come with a sense of responsibility towards the nation. And more importantly, to look at the fact that the economic growth that can happen in India will outsurpass many of the nations across the world. You know, we have a fantastic Prime Minister in Mr. Narendra Modi. He's been one of the catalysts, as APTA's catalyst today, in actually re-energizing our forces, our different cultures, to come together, to look at the economic powerhouse that India can be and the opportunities that are there in India. It's not just merely a 7% GDP growth that we can promise, but it's about the business-friendly environment that we have all consciously worked towards improving the image of India. If you look at the Telugu states, both Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, we have been growing at an incredible pace. Investments are coming in, companies are coming in to look at these opportunities here. But from the Telugu diaspora who are living abroad, and to all our friends and relatives who want to come back and do something back in India, especially in Andhra Pradesh, there is an environment where there is talented workforce, several colleges, several institutions that have been set up who aspire to be the best in the world. And many of the families work very hard to support their kids, do their engineering graduation, medical graduation. And nowadays it's all about using technology to leverage the talent that we have. So all of you have traveled distant miles, many miles rather, to countries across the globe at a time when India was just about beginning to bloom. And you have seen how India has grown over the next 2 or 3 decades that you were far away from India. But the time has come now when you also feel responsible to encourage a lot of young talent, to encourage investments in India, to make sure that we are on par among the top 3 nations in the world. That's our quest, that's our desire, and that's a journey that you all can participate in and feel proud of. We just finished our general elections 2024. In June, we have the new governments in place. Narendra Modi Garu for the 3rd time as a Prime Minister. His successive terms have ensured stability. His successive terms have ensured that there is a great confidence among the Indians all around the world that India is a place that the world is looking at. His continued focus on the need for bringing in a change in industrial climate, in the policies that we make, to make it more liberal, has really been helpful in creating this business-friendly environment that we are talking about. Similarly, in Andhra Pradesh, today we have a real visionary leadership among both Mr. Chandrababu Naidu Garu and our leader, Pawan Kalyan Garu. Both of them are trying to live up to the aspirations of the young people, and they also carry a lot of responsibility because the state was definitely under misrule for the past 5 years. There's so much that we have to overcome. Some of the institutions that are meant to balance the law and order or the semblance of life that normally happens when a person wants to do his daily work was also eroded. So the enormous task that we had in the past 6 months was bringing stability. At the same time, coming up with excellent policies. I had a chance to interact with some of our friends 2 days ago, and I was telling them the same thing. Today, merely by offering incentives or showing them a piece of land and say this is a great place for you to come and invest is not going to promote investment. We need to have the right approach. We have to be more centric towards you, understand your needs, empathize with what the business community is looking forward to, and ensure that there is hand-holding for you in the process. And that is what we have been able to establish in Andhra Pradesh with 7 new policies, whether it is about data centers, whether it is about establishing semiconductors, or whether it is about the manufacturing policy that we have. Because we have one of the best coastlines in India. Many ports are there. No, not only airports, we have private ports set up across the state, and a very good national highway system that runs from east to west, north to south. So this is the kind of leverage that you can use when it comes to your logistics support, when it comes to investment, and without a doubt, the kind of a passion that we have in our leadership. I mean, both our Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister are very honest and eager to do something for the state, to ensure that we grow at a very rapid pace and try to bring Andhra Pradesh into the top 5 states in the India today that we are facing. There are many challenges that we have, but our commitment to bringing in this business environment, our commitment to our people, to ensuring that we provide welfare, at the same time we provide development. These are 2 things that are tough to balance in an administration. But when it comes to governance, we want to show that is a kind of an internal benchmark that we have set up, to ensure that people understand that this is a real business-friendly government and we really mean what we say. Towards the end, I would like to be very honest and upright with you. The journey has been very tough. All of you have supported us in this tough journey. Today, Narendra Modi garu, Chandrababu Naidu garu, and Pawan Kalyan garu, they make an incredible team. This is a team that is for the future. This is a team that can show what we can do when we come together without any selfish interests. This is a team that can actually present an image that we are here to provide a confidence, a moral authority to govern the state in the right way, and to show that ethics governance. We will ensure that all of you feel comfortable when you want to come back and invest in Andhra Pradesh, and of course in Telangana also, because the Telugu states depend on each other in our growth. We have to foster that harmony. We have to ensure that it's a nation that eventually is the one that's taking us forward. So with these few words, I once again thank all the members of APTA, specifically my dear friend Srinivas Chandu garu, who has been very instrumental in recommending that I must come despite whatever schedule we have to this event. And it's really a pleasure to meet all of you again. And this networking will definitely take us forward. And I'm always there. Janasen is always there. Pawan Kalyan garu is always there to be with you in everything that we do. And everything we do is for the welfare of the state. Thank you so much and have a good evening.
Thank you, sir.